ASTM C173, Standard Test Method for Air Content of Freshly Mixed Concrete by the Volumetric Method.
This test method can be used to test for air content for any kind of aggregate. Practically speaking, the rollometer is used mostly for lightweight concrete. Because of the infrequent use of this test method and the amount of procedures involved, the rollometer sometimes causes some confusion for the technician. This test takes the longest amount of time to perform and requires some familiarity before taking the practical exam. More than likely, you may have to review this procedure in the video more than once. We will go over the method in the classroom with the piece of equipment numerous times. The procedures for the standard are as follows.
1. Wet the inside of the bowl and dry it to a damp but not shiny appearance. 2. For the first layer, fill the mold approximately 1/2 of its volume. Then rod the layer 25 times. Do not forcibly strike the bottom of the bowl. Distribute the roddings uniformly over the cross-section of the mold. Then tap the outside of the mold 10 to 15 times with the mallet to close voids left by the tamping rod. 3. For the second layer, fill the mold with concrete. Then rod the layer 25 times, penetrate the previous layer about 1 inch or 25 millimeters, distribute the roddings uniformly over the cross-section of the mold. Tap the outside of the mold 10 to 15 times with the mallet to close voids left by the tamping rod. 4. After tapping the second layer, a slight excess of concrete 1/8 inch or 3 millimeters or less above the rim is acceptable. Add or remove a representative sample of concrete as necessary. 5. Strike off the excess concrete with the strike-off bar and wipe the flange of the bowl clean. 6. Wet the inside of the top section of the meter, including the gasket, and attach it to the bowl, creating a watertight seal. 7. Insert the funnel and add at least 1 pint or 0.5 liters of water followed by the selected amount of isopropyl alcohol. Record the amount of alcohol added. 8. Add water until it appears in the neck of the top section. Remove the funnel. Adjust the liquid, water, and alcohol level with the syringe until the bottom of the meniscus is level with the 0 mark on the transparent scale. 9. Attach and tighten the cap, producing a watertight seal. 10. Quickly invert the meter, shake the base, and return the meter to the upright position. Do not invert the meter for more than 5 seconds at a time. 11. Repeat the inversion, shaking, and upright process for a minimum of 45 seconds and until the concrete is free from the bowl. 12. Using the hand on the flange to rotate the meter, rigorously roll the meter 1/4 to 1/2 turn forward and back several times, quickly starting and stopping the roll. 13. Turn the base about 1/3 turn and repeat the rolling procedure in step 12. 14. Repeat steps 12 and 13 for approximately 1 minute while listening for aggregate sliding in the meter. 15. Set the meter upright, loosen the cap, and allow the liquid level to stabilize. The liquid level is stable when it does not change more than 0.25% within a 2-minute period. (16) If the liquid level does not stabilize within 6 minutes, discard the test and conduct a new test using additional alcohol. 17. If there is more foam present in the neck than that which is equivalent to 2 full air percent divisions, discard the test and conduct a new test using additional alcohol. 18. If the air content is greater than the 9% range, add calibrated cups of water to the meter to bring the liquid level into the graduated range of the meter. Record the number of cups of water added. 19. When the liquid level is stable, read the level to the bottom of the meniscus to the nearest 0.25%. This is the initial meter reading. 20. Retighten the cap and repeat steps 12 through 19. 21. If the second reading of the liquid level has not changed more than 0.25% from the initial meter reading, record the second reading as the final meter reading. Proceed to step 24. 22. If the second reading differs from the first by more than 0.25%, record the second reading as the initial meter reading and repeat steps 12 through 19. 23. If the third reading of the liquid level has not changed more than 0.25% from the initial meter reading, record the third reading as the final meter reading. Otherwise, discard the test and conduct a new test using additional alcohol. 24. Disassemble the meter, dump out the contents of the base, and examine the base for portions of undisturbed, tightly packed concrete. If such material is present, the test is invalid. 25. The final air content reading is equal to the final meter reading minus the correction for large amounts of alcohol, Performance Exam Handout Table 1, plus the number of calibrated cups of water added. Report the air content to the nearest 0.25%.